First of all, I want to thank you. I met Rebecca and John at the poetry stuff, and I've been following Occupy. I'm very much in support of everything you're doing. I really got interested in all this back when I was growing up in the 60s and 70s. You know, I got interested in poetry with Joan Baez and Bob Dylan and all them, who were basically writing about things like this. So I have a poem I'm going to share with you today, but I need to start with a little preface. First of all, how many people remember at some time in your life reading the fairy tale, The Emperor's New Clothes? Okay, probably a lot of people remember it. I don't want to insult anybody's intelligence, but I want to do a 30-second, because this is called The Emperor's New Clothes, the next chapter. So I need to just very quickly, probably most of you remember, but in the fairy tale, these weavers or tailors come to the emperor and they say, we are going to make you the most beautiful, fantastic clothes that have ever existed. The only problem is that if somebody is stupid, incompetent, or unfit for public trust, they're not going to be able to see the clothes. You're all remembering this now? Well, as you know, everybody afraid to admit that they were one of those three things went along and pretended for months that they were seeing the clothes. Finally, the big day came. They had a big parade, and as they were walking along, only one small child was willing to say, the emperor has no clothes. This is called The Emperor's New Clothes, the next chapter. All right? So this happens afterwards. All right? Thank you for listening. Returning from that unusual procession, the emperor, mostly pleased with the parade, his staff had left a strong impression that authority must be obeyed. Despite minority murmurings, the crowd ignored the witness of their senses. Whatever dissenter said aloud was muted by majority consensus. And those weavers, they were a media-savvy pair who put all of us in a double bind by claiming that their looms looked bare, that if their looms looked bare, the viewer had a simple mind or was unfit for public trust. They brought what wasn't real into being so well that most people were willing to adjust, to doubt what they were actually seeing. Based on the way the first could trim the facts to craft a fabrication, the emperor appointed him Vice President of Public Information. Now, on the nightly news, he spins transparent fictions into lines and stories that hide official sins and cloak the powerful, the 1% designs. And the second weaver, he scissored air and mimicked weaving on his frame so well, he too earned an honored chair, and now employs slick language games to show that what is truthful in all texts is the party line, not the other side's delusions. Revolt's the last thing to expect from people tutored in confusion. And now, universally disdained for spoiling their festivity, that outspoken little boy is being trained to show more sensitivity. He learned the first law: don't offend. Though privately he might still glower, he's found it's better if you bend whenever truth confronts raw power.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tim Ramsay.
Thank you, Rebecca.